Now, this is a combination that I would not necessarily be promoting. I don't promote this. Don't use in your hair. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing y'all all of the products and all of the tools that I have ever used on my DIY Microlocs. So I have this medium-sized basket with all of the products that I've ever used, and then this bag that has all of the tools that I have ever used. Except for two things, but I'm gonna let y'all know what those things are when we get to it. Before we jump into the video, I want to share with y'all what lipstick I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing a combination today. So as my liner, I'm using the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the color Goth Topic. And then to fill in my lips, I use this Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX, and it is in the shade Copenhagen. This is the lip of the day. But now that we've done that, we can just go ahead and start the video now. So I wanted to break this up into different categories. So we have shampoos, we have oils, tools, and we also have moisturizers and a cream. We're gonna start off with the moisturizers. This isn't gonna be in any particular order, like based off of what I like the most and what I like the least. This is just me sharing with y'all what I use. So the first thing that's on my moisturizing list is distilled water and also rosemary essential oil. This is my everyday moisturizer. Now next, I'm going to be showing you something that I'm not too proud of. In this spray bottle, I have the same distilled water, and I also have this vanilla essential oil. Now, this is a combination that I would not necessarily be promoting. I don't promote this. Don't use vanilla in your hair. I wouldn't say using vanilla in your hair will give you any sort of benefit other than the smell, and that's why I used it. I had this vanilla essential oil left over from this DIY sugar scrub that I did a while back, and I just said, I want my hair to smell like vanilla. And so I got another spray bottle. I added this in there, and I don't know if you can see, there's so much oil in here. I don't recommend that you do this, but it did have my hair smelling really good. It smelled like vanilla. As far as helping the health of your hair, this probably not it, but I did use this at one point. I don't anymore. That's that on that. So I just turned my fan on. I'm sorry if y'all can hear it, but it's too hot in here. I'm so sorry. This is the next thing that I have. This is another spray bottle. I have like 10 of them around the house. I had this lemongrass essential oil. It's the same brand as the rosemary essential oil that I use all the time and that I love. The reason why I use this is because the smell, and I also had it left over from that DIY sugar scrub that I did, and I just thought that it would be a good idea for me to use this lemongrass because I got tired of the vanilla scent. I haven't smelled this in a really long time. I'm gonna smell it. It's kind of strong. If you ever decide to use this, be careful because it's very strong. I don't plan on using it in my hair anytime soon. This is just like a little, I don't know, phase that I was going through, trying out different essential oils in my hair. So now that we're done with all of the moisturizers, we're gonna move on to the shampoos that I have used on my locks. The first one is this Herbal Essence shampoo. It's like a rose scent. I used this for a while, and you know, it was okay. It wasn't bad at all. I liked it whenever I was using it because I really love the smell of it. I haven't used it in a really long time. Nothing against this product. It says that it's infused with rose hips, vitamin E, and jojoba extracts. Nothing wrong with this, it's just not my favorite anymore. Next is this Aussie Miracle Volume shampoo. It says that it's with bamboo and Australian kakadu plum. I only use this like once or twice. It's not really my favorite. My mom got this actually on her own when she was looking for something else to use besides the clarifying shampoo that I'm going to show you, but I only used it like a couple of times. I don't even think that I ever mentioned this on my channel before because it wasn't something that I was consistently using, but it was fine. It's just not my favorite. So that's this shampoo. I will probably use it after I run out of my favorite shampoo. So the next shampoo that I'm going to show you brings back beautiful memories of whenever I first started my DIY Microlocs journey, and that is the Canva clarifying shampoo. This is the OG. This is the ride or die. The very first product that I ever used on my locks. to be quite honest, I haven't used it in a really long time. It's been a couple of months since I used this, but it's still really great. I washed my hair with this clarifying shampoo before I started my locks, and if you're looking for a clarifying shampoo to wash your hair before you start locks, I would recommend this one. I got the shampoo from Ulta. It's just not like a very sweet smell. It smells clean. It really does give you a really deep cleanse, so I really would recommend this. It's kind of empty. It's about like filled up to here. I don't know if my mom is still using it on her locks, but I know that I haven't used it in a while, but I still love the shampoo and I would buy this one again. Next, I'm going to show y'all my all-time favorite shampoo. This shampoo is like at the top of my list right now. This is the Design Essentials Natural Almond and Avocado Moisturizing Shampoo. I absolutely love this shampoo. Well, I don't want to say it's the best shampoo that I've ever used, but it's definitely my favorite. These two run a really tight race, but this one, I love the smell of it. It smells so good and it lathers up so nicely. You don't need to use a whole bunch, and it doesn't leave my hair feeling super dry. And so I've been using this one pretty much every wash day lately. The problem with this one, the Canva clarifying shampoo, is that it gives you such a deep cleanse. I felt like it was stripping my hair of its natural oils, and my hair was really dry at one point. That's why I tried to experiment with different shampoos, but this one at the top of my list. I love it. It is sulfate free, by the way. My favorite products will be listed down below in the description box. Okay, so that was it for shampoos. Now we're gonna move on to oils. First oil that I want to show y'all was sent to me from Honey Lush Naturals on Instagram. This oil is bomb. I love it. This is the rose and orange head to toe oil, so it's not really specifically for your hair. You can also use it on your body too. It has avocado oil, grapeseed oil, rose hip seed oil, rose essential oil, wild orange essential oil. It does have the actual rose petals in there, which is really cool and really pretty to look at. All the oils that I'm going to show y'all, I pretty much just rotate them. And this is the one that I used pretty much last night to achieve this braid out. So I'll have the Instagram account linked to this shop down below in the description box, as well as all the other products. The next oil is something that I kind of made on my own. This is just straight vitamin E. I put it into this little dropper because I love this kind of application. It makes me feel like really bougie. But yeah, this is just vitamin E oil. Haven't used this in a really long time, but I'm also not opposed to using it. I just have other stuff that I would rather use right now. Next up is the premium hair growth oil from Candy Sweets Beauty. Absolutely love this. One of my all-time favorites. I'm trying to slow down on it because it's a little bit below half. I love this oil. I pretty much have her entire set. Tiny Locks Hydration Mist, and then I also have the Nourishing Mist. So I pretty much use this all together. Again, I've been trying to slow down because they kind of getting empty, but I love this oil so much. I also have a video featuring all these products. I did a braid out. I'll have that video in the iCard on whatever side it's on, y'all. I don't know, but it'll be there. Next up, I have the Biddle Glow Drops from Biddle Things. I did use this oil in a recent video of mine. I'll have it in the card that I think is on this side. And the ingredients in here are grapeseed oil, safflower oil, meadow foam seed oil, broccoli seed oil, natural scent, vitamin E, and optifin. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but those are the ingredients in here. And then next I have this argan oil of Morocco. It just comes in this little spray application, which I really love. I used this a lot back when I had box braids, but I recently just started using this again and I really like it. This is more of a dry oil. I'm pretty sure that I got this from Target. I will have a link down below. Now that we're done with all of the oils that I've ever used, we're gonna move on to the one and only cream that I've ever used. And it's just in this little mason jar because I actually made this. This is all natural shea butter and I have added some oils to it. I actually purchased like a block of shea butter from Amazon and I blended that up with some vitamin E oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, and I just whipped it up like in a cake mixer, and then I just put it into these little mason jars. So you can actually use this for your skin or your hair. You can just use this as like a moisturizer. It just really melts into your skin. The smell brings back so many memories, good and bad. This smells like detangling to me, which is something that I don't like and that I don't have to deal with anymore, thank goodness. All right, so those were all of the products that I've ever used on my locks, and now we're going to move on to all of the tools that I've ever used. So two of the tools I'm not going to be able to show y'all because it's put away, but it is the D.I.Y curling iron. I actually have a video of me using that. Yes, I use heat on my locks to get some curls. It came out really cute. I recommend that you watch the video. I'll have that in the iCard. And then I also curled my hair using some perm rods. That was a while ago, maybe last year. It didn't really come out that cute to me, but I posted the video anyway. If you want to watch that, then I'll have that linked in the cards. But now we're just going to move on to the tools that I actually have with me, and that is in this bag. So this bag, I have basically all of my retightening tools. In this little bag here, I have my lock tool. I actually have 2 lock tools, but I only use one because one of them is not really my favorite. One of them I find more difficult to use than the other one, so I don't really use it as much. And that one is the O-Locker tool. It is smaller, but I find it just really tough to use for some reason. I just use this one. It is much larger. You can get this one on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. I just keep the tools in this little bag so that I won't lose it. And then in here I just have some essentials, like the really big clips to section off really big parts, and then I also have these little duckbill clips so that I can get a really close part whenever I'm trying to retighten my hair so that I won't marry the locks together. And then I just have this little miniature size comb. I'm pretty sure that you can get this from Walmart or Target or something, so I use this to, you know, comb and just try to get straight parts before I start retightening. That is the last tool that I have to show y'all. That is all that I have for today's video. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, feel free to comment down below what's your favorite product. Follow me on Instagram. I'll have that pop up on the screen right here. I'll talk to y'all in my next video, and I'm out.
If you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong.
One of the best to ever do it.